Okay, and we're live.
He freezes a guy's hands with hydrogen, and then
Oh yeah, hi.
and then smashes the hands.
And what movie is this?
Terrifier 3.
Lovely. Yeah, so we are live for the Utah-Boston game. Or not Utah, Utah-Chicago game. It's Boston and Florida on right now. It is 6-2 in that game with 7-11 left in the third. Speaking of 7-Eleven, did you hear the 4 7-Elevens closing down in Winnipeg because they're losing?
Because they keep getting
They
robbed.
lost $1.4 million from getting robbed. I'm honestly surprised it lasted that long. Like, just in the middle of... Some of them are in the middle of the North End, but then some of them are in other spots in the city. But they just... The Drakenators here. Go, Utah, go. BMO2. Sup. Sup. How are you?
Sup.
That's right.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Okay, they just moved puck drop to 10:20, so we're gonna be it's gonna be in our 20 minutes till you can see they're up to they've moved puck drop up 20 minutes, so
Pokemon time.
I don't know who it was, but yeah, Carlo just threw the puck straight into like a line drive right in the bench. How's everyone feeling about the game tonight?
I am feeling so excited. How about you, Shaggy?
I am thrilled, as you can clearly tell. This will actually be interesting, just like because I mean, people have been asking for the Coyotes to be gone for years, and now it's like we kind of get to see the result of that.
They've already it's already been a noticeable change just like by how the off season went.
Yeah.
Like I have them making playoffs this year.
I'm not sure if I can go that far.
I have them in wild card 2. I think Jets are wild card 1. Utah.
I think they could make wild card 2. I'm not sure. I wouldn't say I'm so certain, but I wouldn't fully rule them out. Jacoby, what's up, Carter? How are you doing? How was your day, Jacoby? We're having a swell time. We just love that they move puck drop, isn't it? Isn't that just great? It's lovely when you're all ready for something and then they make you wait. I love how they just painted the walls with like
the hell?
The shell look.
Chris Jericho taking an emergency chopper ride to Times Square to make it to the Terrifier. That's right. So Jericho's friends with the director of the Terrifier movies, and he actually makes a cameo at the end of the second one as
that's actually funny. I'm not gonna lie.
A receptionist in a hospital.
Wait, Jericho's a receptionist?
Yeah, hold on. I don't think he dies in it either. I'm pretty sure it's rumored.
Yeah, he receives young talent and then he buries it.
Yeah, he's a receptionist.
He looks so out of place. I'm being impaled. Utah will be exciting to watch this year. Yeah, no, I'm excited for that. That's one of the games we got for seasons. Because I wanted to see that. This is the clip or whatnot?
It's just Jericho scenes.
Is that the chick who played Maleficent?
I don't think so. That's definitely not Angelina Jolie.
It feels so weird seeing Jericho like that. He actually gets lengthy dialogue.
Yeah.
What is the facial expression?
No, he looks weird. He looks like Robbie Rotten.
Oh, he's a bad actor.
This is post-credits, though. Like, it's just...
Oh, okay. Well, that's not as bad, then. You can get away with extra shit post-credits. Let's go, Hawks.
Ah,
Hawks
right.
fan.
I remember now. Yeah, I think she's the mom. No. No, Victoria's the girl that gets possessed.
This looks like the video of like an invasion in the background.
He's watching a movie.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's a pretty wild view of the security camera. Like,
I wonder if it's showing on a different channel. I don't think they would move puck drop back.
it says puck drop at 10:20 though.
I don't. Just check, because my buddy just said he's seeing footage of it. I don't know if he's just looking at warm-ups.
Because it's supposed to be Blackhawks. It's supposed to be Blackhawks at Utah
Okay, so yeah,
at
it's
9.
every channel. Usually they.
Now what I will
they
do.
don't push puck drop back.
Oh, I think they're.
Oh no, yeah, he's just talking about warm-ups.
Okay. Just switch to the HD version. Ooh. Let me see here. What are they? Gotta see what the teams uses their hashtags. Just gotta see. I want to see the hashtags the teams are using. So it works well for these. Where's Chicago's? Why am I not getting anything? Did they legit just not use them?
Oh my god, I just realized tomorrow's game is at freaking 9 p.m.
Which game?
It's in Edmonton, the Jets game.
Oh yeah.
I hate 9 o'clock games. The only reason I'm watching this one is because it's Utah's first game, and I'm going to watch it tomorrow because it's the first Jets game of the season.
It'll be interesting. Does Swayman start that game in Montreal, or do they wait for the home opener Saturday? Not Boston, I put them in there after tonight, though. Yeah, Montreal Thursday, big Saturday, first Monday. Swayman, somebody wants to play.
Let's see here. Just over 3 minutes left. Still 6-2 Florida. Oh! Boston scores.
Jinxed it.
It's a 6-2 game. If they lose, they deserve it.
Boston's been playing like shit.
Yeah.
I've watched.
Who's gonna win, boys? I imagine Utah wins in their first game.
I have Utah winning.
I think Utah wins.
In my debut on the Puck Empire Admins Predictions game.
Ooh,
I
are you
had...
on? Is it
So
under
I
your
had
design
six-
account or is it just
No,
saying?
just on Puck Empire.
Oh,
what
okay,
he's
no,
been
but
doing, he has all the
does-
admins because I help run the soccer page.
Okay, so does he just say like your name? Like does he just say
Yeah,
Carter or
yeah.
oh okay, I wasn't sure if it was Carter or if it showed all the ats, like the accounts. And the accounts bits, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, I got Utah winning this. Let's see.
Looks like this one will be coming up on Florida.
Oh.
Latvian legend, Balinskis.
So how will Paul Maurice feel about this game overall? He's going to love it. I mean, it looks like the Florida Panthers that won the Stanley Cup. They came out strong, hard
There
on
we
the
go.
forecheck,
Just,
great offense. Was good defensively. You know, you come into these games, home opener, you're raising the banner. You don't know if you're going to be distracted, if the emotions are going to be there, if your emotions are going to be too high to start the game. It was an excellent game for the Florida Panthers. They look as dangerous as they did last year. Bruins in the power play now, looking for the first power play to open.
So,
High pass.
look at 10 minutes. Make it hard. At what point do you want it?
Like at least 25, probably.
They're probably just going to let the last 2 minutes of this game play out, and then that'll be that.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe this game was running like a little bit later or something like that, or
Yeah, there was a lot of whistles and
because it might if they're running late with this one, and it's one of those things where it's like they. Oh my God! What? Oh! Look at the way that this just bounces off a leg. Boston just scored. It's now 6-4. Also, love the Bomber content, man. Keep up with the great work. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate that. And I think, I don't know if you follow Canadian Football Central, but this weekend will be a bit of a fun weekend. Look at this. Right off the defenseman's skate.
yeah,
And beats Bobrovsky 5-hole. So 6-4 game. But yeah, I don't know if you follow Canadian Football Central, but we'll be going to, me and Rick will be going to Regina, doing a bunch of content in the at the Ryder tailgate. And so that will be a lot of fun. 1:45 left in the third. 6-4 Panthers. And Boston's pulling the goalie now. As I think they have got a center ice face off.
2 for 2 so far. Florida holds on.
Stroll up the ice. For an opening. Chips it on the backhand, high in the air, bouncing. Forsley off the glass, down the ice. Now Lindholm. 80 seconds left. Chip. Onside to Marchand. Bruins have it. Zaka. 6 on 5.
Let's see here. A minute left. Looking forward to Jets power plays and penalty. I'm assuming that's penalty kill. We'll be like in the first game tomorrow against last year's Western Conference winners, the Edmonton Oilers. I just hope our power play plays a bit more like they did in the preseason, being a bit more mobile. Oh, Boston was close.
Ooh, Jay White versus Hangman out of Wrestle Dream.
Oh yeah. Oh, and 28 seconds left. This game's done. I was about to say, this is a complete fluke to even get up to 6-4. Especially that last one, that just pure crazy bounce. Already got 7 viewers. Thank you guys for joining the stream. If you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. Helps out the stream a lot. Oh yeah, lovely. We got Ray Ferraro on that broadcast. Damn, we already have one dislike?
I hate
Someone...
Ray Ferraro.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe the second I said his name, someone disliked the stream.
That would be incredibly based.
It's incredibly possible though. With a guy like Ray Ferraro, all you got to do is say his name, and people dislike the video.
Say his name.
And he disappears. Oh my gosh! Well, they still won. But...
Did you see this? This is Max Jones. He just slashed.
Just slashed the official on accident. Watch him get a fine for that.
My lord!
What?
Look at this cell.
This is him on NXT, right?
Yeah.
And who's he against?
Javon Evans.
Oh, he's gonna spike his head, right?
That kick was insane.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be an
No,
RKO,
I'm just talking
but
about the kick.
That is a pretty wild kick, though. Because I was about to say, if he gets an RKO, he's gonna like spike his head, won't he? Love to see Orton putting over some young talent. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, I'm glad they
And
have.
he's doing it the right way.
They've been doing that lately, just in general, is having more vets on NXT.
Although
like
I've never seen an Orton do that before. Like, not necessarily. Like, I've seen him put over young talent, but I've never. There have been some guys that have kind of went back to NXT before, and I've never seen him on an NXT show before.
I feel like it's different. Like, there's guys that go back, like Baron Corbin,
Yeah,
who go back because it's conditioning.
Yeah, even you'll even see Kevin Owens do that a little bit here and there. You know what I mean? Guys that actually went through NXT. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to kind of the newer guys that just kind of get in other ways.
Hook in the patriarchy.
Hook in the patriarchy. I'm not gonna lie.
AEW might be cooking.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually think that's a good decision. You know,
I'm not
Hook is
watching
part of the
tonight 'cause
Patriot.
the games are on, but they've been cooking.
Wow, I'm actually surprised they actually got the on-screen projections for. Ooh, they got the. Yeah, so the guy invested in the on-screen projections at least.
Yeah. Yeah, they completely changed the lighting because they can't use the same lights.
I kind of like the corner screens. Those are
Yeah.
kind of neat. Like, I think that's really cool.
They couldn't do the same lighting system that they had just for the Jazz because light reflects differently on a court than on ice.
Yep.
So I'm assuming they used that opportunity to.
Well, and the
add
good
on
thing about
projectors.
buying something like that is even if they get a new stadium, they wouldn't even have to buy new ones of those. They could literally move that from one to the other. You just need to recalibrate it or whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to watch tomorrow's game, but I'll check in on it.
Should be good. Jets versus Everton's always good. I was supposed to be.
I do prefer the black version of the Utah logo. I just have to use the blue one because it's a black background.
I think they're both fine.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Excited
I think the black one looks a bit
to
sharper.
come up. I think
You know what I mean?
Utah's next for me. I'm doing. It's been 3 years since I've gone and made concepts for like my ideal NHL jerseys for every team. So not just random concepts, but what I want, each team to be wearing in a perfect world.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll pull it up. We've got Winnipeg.
Yeah, I saw that one. I like that. It's funny though when I see the white one, you know what I think? I think Chicago, because I know it's blue, but the you know what I mean. If you take that blue and make it black, it's basically.
I guess.
That's kind of what I thought. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Chicago's got some freaking nice uniforms.
Washington, I was controversial for. I hate their current jerseys. I hate their current logos. I don't like the eagle. I don't like the screaming eagle. So
That I disagree with. I love the screaming eagle. I actually I like the alt that they use on the shoulder. I think that they use that at the front.
did this. I combined the new alt logo with the capital.
Okay, so you do take the kind of the same thing from the alt logo and just apply that to the W.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vegas.
See, I'm okay with this, but even then, I just the it's one thing if you're doing the diagonal text. It's another if the text is the logo. I'm just not crazy about the text is the logo, but I understand that's what they go for. I like those Vegas ones. Those are nice.
Yeah, it's fun. The font I used for the names and numbers, that's straight up the Doom font from the game.
Oh,
Doom.
nice.
Vancouver's are whatever. I feel like Vancouver's current stuff is better.
I do prefer the current stuff. The only thing I will say, I prefer the ice being white in the logo.
Oh, in the logo?
Yeah.
It's never been white.
Or the white or silver.
It's just been a lighter blue. They have 2 shades of blue in the logo.
Is it blue? Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I swear.
And then this Tampa I cooked on, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That is wild, I will say.
Yeah.
It's a bold one. No, I got white. The white ice right here.
Am I insane?
Now they have another version that's gray. But they have used white. Yeah, it's in it right now.
I am insane, I guess.
What are your thoughts on Egan Shesterkin rejecting 8 years?
I think it's
from-
stupid because
Well, it's not-
the highest paid
Yeah,
contract
that's crazy.
in the history of the league.
The thing is that it's not even that it's an 8-year deal. It's that it's 8 years at how many million?
11.
It was 11 million. That's
Which
stupid.
no goalie
That is
deserves.
stupid. I don't think any goalie in the league is worth. I don't think Hellebuck's worth 11.
No goalie's worth 11 mil. I think he doesn't.
Like
wanna
when
be
you're
there.
getting offered more than Carey Price, like it's one of those things. It's like, bro, take it and run. Like that's just absolutely like that baffles me.
This is a cool little intro.
Like not gonna lie, like after a goalie declines that, I'm tempted to trade his ass. It's
Something tells me he wants out.
like maybe that's what it is. Maybe he just wants out, and although I don't know why he'd want out. It's not like the Rangers are bad. Like they're a team with promise.
They filmed this. They filmed this on opening day.
Oh, that's cool.
This is
So they must
that's
have
fun.
patched that together real
Those
quick.
hoodies are nice. I was
Yeah.
actually considering buying one.
From your Utah Jazz, number 23, Larry Markkanen.
He plays for the Jazz. He's Finnish. He definitely played hockey growing up.
Owners Ryan
Yeah, you can tell just because of the way he's skating.
Chicago captain Nick Foligno, and Utah captain Clayton Keller. How we doing, Utah? Thank you for believing. Thank you for being here.
I don't know who's more awkward on camera, Ryan Smith or Tony Khan. It's got to be Tony Khan, I imagine. Like,
Let's make it the loudest place to play in the
Panos
NHL.
just made a really good
Let's go.
point.
Right.
Ryan Smith is like the Elon Musk of the NHL.
yeah, he basically
So
really.
he reminds me of
Yeah.
Bezos mixed with Elon Musk. Like if you combine them.
He has that kind of weird, like Elon head sway
His
kind of
wife
thing.
also just looks like Chelsea Green. Like straight up looks identical.
Well, you know what I was thinking? She looks like a mix of Chelsea Green and Brandy Rhodes.
Yeah, kind of.
She has the Brandy Rhodes smile. It is interesting seeing the big wall. Although, again, that's temporary. Realistically, though, even if they have the space, I think they'll build a new building. Because you'd have to change the amount of money you'd have to do to change this. If
Yeah.
you have the space for a new building, just build, like, it'll be so much cheaper. It would be more expensive for them to renovate this than to build a new building. Because the whole lower bowl.
And you know what? I really don't think it's that bad. I really like
Oh
how
no!
the banners.
Well, it's one of those
Oh, my-
things where it's like this is so much better than the Barclays Center, where the friggin' jumbotron was over the blue line. Like that was bad.
They actually had in the Athletic article I read, they kind of talked about that, and Smith actually said that was a concern. Was they didn't want a Barclays Center scenario, but jumbotron's over center ice.
Yeah,
Everything
it
fits
looks fine.
Yeah, there's the weird banner things blocking the seats. But I think having the big wall like that with just 3 or 4 rows behind each end, I think that looks menacing.
God, it's better than
cool.
having a friggin' truck sitting there. Like, do you know they're making a Happy Gilmore 2?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
And MJF is in it.
And Maxwell Jacob Friedman's in it, which is funny. I like the camera angle from here. Like the broadcast.
Yeah, the
camera.
broadcast looks. I watched.
Looks good.
I watched their preseason game against LA. So I've already kind of done my analysis.
Yeah.
That preseason game was electric. There was
So that
2 goals in the first 10 minutes. There was a fight. It was like the Jets' first preseason game.
yeah. I'm just, you know what I will say? I'm glad on the ends at least. I'm glad they at least rather than having the wall go right to the glass like the Barclays Center, they at least have some fans behind the net. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that makes a huge difference on the broadcast
And
because that really killed it for.
There's no chair or no car.
No, yeah, the truck. Like I said, they don't have a stupid truck sitting there.
It was a car. It was an SUV. The truck was in the Jets arena during COVID.
I swear I saw it.
No, it was a SUV. It was a Hyundai SUV.
Was it? The fact that you know the type of car is concerning. Yeah, I think that shows us that you saw that car more than you'd like. I didn't watch the first one, but maybe I'll watch it on the weekend. Oh, you haven't watched first Happy Gilmore? You should absolutely watch the first Happy Gilmore if you haven't seen it yet. Like,
why? Okay,
you're about 20.
Hold on.
You're about.
Why is Utah not abbreviated?
Yeah, why is it 4 letters? Just do UHC, Utah Hockey Club. It's for all the people who didn't realize there was a relocation. We have to make sure you know, so we're going to do 4 letters. Because you can do 2 letters, you just can't do 4. It's okay. When you know it's going to be real confusing, Rich? When TSN broadcast them one night, and when Sportsnet broadcast them another night, and it's going to switch between 3 and 4 letter abbreviations.
Yeah, that's going to piss me
That's
off.
good. That will actually piss me off. There you go. I love it when the NHL suspends people for gambling and then has a gambling ad play at the bottom of their games.
It stays now in the corner. And it sails out through center. And both teams will change things up. And Vlad Kolyachinoff will slow things up behind his own net. Really interesting watching Utah. They're so young up the middle of the ice, but a lot of their energy of their team will come from Hayton Doan and Logan Cooley. Cooley can really scoot.
See, I'm doing a fantasy.
He can really scoot. I hate that. I actually hate that. It was smart for them to pick up Connor Ingram for however cheap they did, like when the Coyotes did that, because he was pretty solid over in Nashville. But
all my players have goals so far. Reinhart, McAvoy, Pastrnak. McAvoy, 1 goal, 1 assist. Reinhart, 1 goal, 1 assist. Pastrnak, 1 goal, 5 shots.
God, you know it'd be funny when it is interesting how they made Utah play Chicago first. It was almost like, let's let them win their first game, so give them the Blackhawks. Like, give them like the Blackhawks or like the Sharks or something. Today, Jets recall Jarrett Anderson-Dolan to the lineup for tomorrow's game against the Edmonton Oilers. I was so disappointed when they cut Lambert.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to get called up. I'm not surprised.
No, but it's just like, God, like, we hesitate so friggin' much with our rookies, and then we get surprised. And then we get surprised when one of them asks to leave. Now I do have problems with McGroarty, but
like I get it.
But I do understand to a certain degree. I get it. You know what I mean?
I get the concern about having no youth playing, but I feel like this is fine for the start of the year. And then see how things go. See if any injuries happen. See how they play on the Moose. I think Lambert will play the back half of the season with us at least.
The thing is the thing I will say though is that it's a bit disappointing in the sense of that with all the guys that we lost and there was no one else coming in, it really felt like the perfect time.
Yep.
Now I will say, to their credit, Heinola was gonna play. It's just that goddamn infection that's
I know. I feel so.
I
bad
feel
for him.
so bad for Ville Heinola. Seriously,
He's cursed.
he is literally cursed. He is getting screwed from. First he got screwed by the team. Then he's getting screwed by Mother Nature. Like.
Yeah, I look at it from a defensive perspective. It's a little hard. You go in there, it's shallow. I think they're going to throw the puck away sooner than they have to. They think they're under more fire.
And Colino, the captain, sends it hard around.
What's the goal song?
That is a good question. I can't remember.
I haven't heard the. I think I heard the horn. It just sounded like an.
It's a recording. It's a mix of Nashville and Boston.
Oh, is it a recording?
Yeah.
I do hope they actually get a real horn at some point. But to be fair, again, the Bruins, yeah. That's my only thing. The Bruins ones. Oh!
Dylan Gunther.
Dylan Gunther. It is rowdy, I will say.
I can't tell the goal song. It's some basic ass techno song.
Checks out. Here, this is our. Oh yeah, Mrazek's playing. 1-0 Utah.
I think it's called.
Yeah, I will say they did a bold choice of signing Gunther for as much as they did, but
Okay, well that's not it. That's Trimmer. The Jets play this during warm-ups.
yeah, I think every team plays it during warm-ups. It works. I'll put it this way: it's not actively bad. There are some that are actively bad. You know what I mean? It's acceptable. It's a passing grade. I'm with you guys. I'm so disappointed in this, but hoping he could recall during the season if we got an injury issue during the season. Oh, you know our Winnipeg Jets. We're bound to have at least one injury issue. How long is Kyle Connor going to be out for this season? See, that's the thing. Kyle Connor will play great in the season, then get injured, come back, play great, and then playoffs show up. He'll be healthy, but he'll stop playing great. Ooh.
Yeah, pretty sure the goal song is Tremors. Just a shame that's a little fucking basic.
Yeah. Again, not actively bad, just it's just
choose a
unoriginal.
List of bands from Salt Lake City.
What Mormon band is there?
Musical groups from Salt Lake City. Okay. Any that I recognize. Oh, they got a watch party.
Imagine
okay,
Dragons?
Don't have a ton.
It says Imagine Dragons. Is that true?
No, they're from Vegas.
Then why the hell does it say bands from Utah? I searched up bands from Utah. I actually don't know that. Because I was like, wait, what? I didn't think that. Ooh, the Utah Symphony.
The Mormon Tabernacle Choir.
Again, still disappointed we didn't get Stormin' Mormons as the temporary name. Or as the permanent name.
Joke.
It's great, though.
That joke became unfunny the second it left the mouth of the first person that said it.
Deal with it. Cope. Like
Okay.
Adam Copeland. Please
No,
don't
is
go.
he still injured?
He's...
What is this?
Yeah, it turns out being like 47 and jumping off a 15-foot cage was not the brightest idea. You know what? They totally botched it, but credit to even...
power bomb.
Oh, that was supposed to be a power bomb.
Yes.
I thought he was going for a Hurricane Rana.
No.
Okay, hold on a second.
The guy on the left.
Yeah,
was
no,
right there. They countered it.
I will say I did feel a lot. Post Malone is always repping in Utah. When the NBA All-Star Game was in Salt Lake City, Post Malone was all over it. Oh, okay. 1 year of calling Utah Hockey Club and then move on to Yeti or something else. Oh, what did Coach say?
History will be that first year. We write the script. We're in charge. So yes, history will be made, but we make sure that's a hell of a great experience. Head coach Andre Tourny.
Riveting.
Already written some history. Dylan Gunther. Goal number 1 from Kesselring.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not crazy about the name Yeti. It's okay, but again, I want it to. Like, I know a lot of people didn't know about the Winnipeg Ice, and so a lot of people won't make that connection. But to me, it always does look like the like the ice, and so I want it to look more different. That's why I'm not gonna lie, I kind of dig the name Mammoth. I think that actually goes kind of hard. Outlaws is okay, but it's just kind of unoriginal.
I like Yetis.
Is it
But it
Yeti
has to
or
be
Yeti?
Yetis. I want Yetis, but they're gonna pick Yetis singular because
This is the Elks debate.
Okay.
Seriously.
here's the thing. Technically, yes, Yeti is acceptable. They want it to match the Jazz. That's why they are gonna go with the singular. And that's fine. Cool. Good for you. I just prefer Yetis.
I don't know how I feel about Yetis.
Andre Tourny, as he is the bear on the bench for Utah, trying to take a team that is very young and high-powered, but now playing with all kinds of, I'm sure, emotion tonight in this inaugural game. An excellent.
Is Liam O'Brien playing?
I think so.
What did he? What is his
Big
name?
Tuna.
Big Tuna. I love that intro thing. Hi, my name is Liam, but you can call me Big Tuna. Like, what? It's like, who the? It's like that It's like the Conor McGregor meme. Who the fuck is that guy? Like, who the fuck is that guy?
One thing about when we were listening to the Bear this morning, Torini,
Got 12 minutes left in the first period for all wondering.
managing the emotion, how important that is.
And it is.
Have to handle that. Both of them have very young teams.
There's the first puck over the glass, came right in. Somebody sitting right behind me got a puck in the first game. They weren't thinking they were going to get it. There's Luke Richardson in his 3rd year. And Bob and AJ,
I was about to say, Luke, you are the rebuild coach.
Yeah, let me see if I can figure out the goal sign.
Now they want some results.
Well, that's it. The expectations are different, right? I mean, not to go on and win the cup, maybe not even make the playoffs, but they've got to have more success in the win column this year.
The question always with the Blackhawks last year certainly was, where is the offense going to come from, if not from Connor Bedard? But he has some help this year, right? Teuvo Teravainen, Tyler Bertuzzi, maybe Tara Hall being healthy again, bringing Ilya Mikheyev in. There should be some more offensive support this year.
Is it offside or?
Well, and that's always been a question mark for these guys. It's a rotating cast of characters.
Johnny Stove says hi. Hello, Johnny Stove.
But then this year, who do they start with them there? They've got Teravainen, who they brought in. He's a great
Johnny Stove. Any relation to Johnny T?
Yeah, because everyone with the first name is related, obviously.
Preseason with them, they tried Bertuzzi, so that's going to be an ongoing storyline. Who do they get to play on that top line?
Is he related to Johnny TV, Johnny Elite, Johnny Impact, Johnny Nitro, or John Morrison? How many friggin' names does he go by? I just got a kick out of. I was looking at Meltzer's star ratings the other day, like just looking through like his other stuff, and seeing what WWE matches he gave 5 stars, and there were 3 consecutive WWE matches that got it, like of WWE matches, and they were all Gargano Ciampa, back from the good old days of NXT. Not like, it's funny, it was NXT 1.0, but like NXT 1.0 for me is like split into like 2 halves, where you have kind of like the Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn ending with like Kevin Owens half, and then the Adam Cole, Gargano, and Ciampa kind of half. And that's when you kind of got like Becky Lynch and whatnot. Because then earlier you had more like Paige and stuff like that.
My favorite term that I've learned exists
Mhm.
is if, like, a wrestler is getting borderline squashed and they just get hit with, like, two finishers and then they, like, kick out. Like Sammy during his match yesterday with Gunther kicked out at one after two power bombs.
Yeah.
The term for that is an NXT Gargano kickout.
Yeah.
Because, my lord, that man could not be pinned.
Well, it's funny. You know what I actually think of when I think about the kick out at one? I think of
Oh!
oh,
I hit the post.
Close chance for Utah. I think of Omega when I
Yep.
think of the kick out at one.
With the,
Not even just the one at
that's the one I think of, the one-winged angel that he kicked. That was Omega that kicked out of it, right?
Yeah, although that spot, I don't know if that was the first time. I think he also did it with the Rainmaker when he was against Okada. I don't know. It was either that or it was against like the Hidden Blade when he was against Osprey at Wrestle Kingdom. It was something like that.
Yeah.
I still need to go back and watch some of those older ones. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, the Forbidden Door Toronto, that match is one of the greatest matches I've ever seen. Omega Osprey. That match was ridiculous.
I went back and watched a bunch of Nigel matches recently.
Oh, like Nigel McGuinness?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I've been watching a lot of Joshi, is that how you pronounce it? Japanese female wrestling. They're fucking good. Like in Stardom.
they're Stardom,
whatever.
yeah.
They're very good.
Yeah.
Like watching Io Sky.
Oh yeah, Io Sky's stuff, yeah.
The fact that she's stuck in a woman's faction right now instead of just squashing everyone in the women's division is disgusting.
See, the thing is that that faction kind of got her on the map.
She did not.
Okay,
need
when
it,
when I say okay, sorry, let me rephrase that.
Character-wise, yes.
On the map in a WWE crowd.
Sure.
For a WWE crowd that was not aware of her stuff back in Japan.
My issue is, I don't think she needed it.
I don't know if she needed it. I think it helped.
Depends on the character, right?
I think it helped. I think it was beneficial. I think it gave her a solid feud with Bayley, which I think was beneficial.
I agree.
Spicy tuna, that's what it was.
You cool if I grab a drink quick?
No.
Oh.
You will die of thirst. Damn. So you're committed to stealing.
Yep.
Fuck you.
A new deal is at Tim's. $3 for a classic breakfast sandwich.
How you hanging in there?
Any size hot or iced coffee.
Doing well?
You heard that right. Just $3 for a classic breakfast sandwich.
That's good.
Favorite coffee.
Bombers signed two American linebackers, Dice Noter, and offensive lineman 6'6" Chris Walker. I heard about that. I thought that was solid. And I'm going to quickly check something, actually.
Any emergencies can happen anywhere.
21.
Little extras need a phone ring backups.
Where did I'm sure I remember. Where did I accidentally boot this under? Whoops. Oh yeah, no, that's the stuff that my dad drinks and no one else in our house likes.
Okay. Is he gonna yell at me if I have it then, or is it?
My dad doesn't yell at anything.
Kind of scares me.
My dad scares me.
Is that a go ahead and have it, Carter?
Just have yeah.
If he yells at me, I'm suing him.
He's not.
No, he doesn't.
I was about to say. He'll yell.
We love J-Mo.
You know what? Actually, you know what he'll yell at? He'll yell at Shifley and Kyle Connor.
And that's very valid. We love J-Mo.
The amount of times where I remember one time I got home from work on Subway. My mom's like, "How are your shift?" And then I hear my dad go, "Fucking skate!" It's just walking. J-Mo's having a bad time watching the Jets game right now. God, Bedard looks like such a child.
That's because he is.
I know. It is funny seeing the little
Sunny D.
Fuck yeah, it is.
I had Sunny D in probably.
Bro, I was
years.
with her and I had one like a few weeks ago, and now I'm addicted. A few weeks ago. It was. The fewest 3 or more.
No.
3 or more.
A couple. Oh no, never mind.
A
Okay,
couple
here-
is 2.
No,
Few is 3 or
It's
more.
not 3 or more. A couple is 2. A few is like 3 to 5. 6 and up is like a bunch, and then like anything above 10 to 15
See, but
is
if you
a
have,
lot.
He's borderline addicted.
but if you but here's the thing though. If you are addicted, saying a few is a good way to like bullshit your way through it.
Thanks for telling us that you're not addicted.
Yeah.
I'm
You know
I'm
what?
addicted to Sunny D.
You know
There's
what?
no
It's okay.
friggin' shame in
We're
that.
here for you. This is actually an intervention.
Oh, I was waiting for the
Chat-
this is a safe place.
Chat, please unsubscribe until he stops being addicted to Sunny D. That'll get him to stop. Dislike the video and unsubscribe from the channel.
I'll phone Sunny D. I'll tell all their employees to subscribe and make it up. I'm kidding. Please don't subscribe. That'd actually suck. I wouldn't like that. That would make me sad. Where's Zach? Zach is great question. Not here. I don't know what he's up to. I don't know if he's really, really tired and he's just upstairs and he's chilling, or if he's out. I don't know. He's doing something.
I try to be nice on the hockey streams, and then be mean on the wrestling streams.
Oh, well.
Wrestling streams are where there's no rules.
I'm glad for how considerate you are being.
Today, yes, I'm being very considerate today.
I mean, considering you're not bouncing off the walls, there's that. Or bouncing off me from you jumping into me.
I'm glad you
TNT, then the Stars and Predators will begin their respective seasons in ESPN Plus Blue exclusive at 8 Eastern on Thursday. Also Thursday, the second half of our doubleheader. The Blues in action in San Jose against the Sharks. And Ray, you saw a heck of a comeback by St. Louis.
About 7.5 minutes left in the first. Still 1-0. I want to see more goals. I want more chaos. I want to fight.
Comeback by St. Louis for a road win on day 1 of the season. Jersey towards the net.
Ooh.
Get in front of McBain, right on the doorstep. Caught iron.
That looked like it hit the back of it.
Yeah, I'm with you, AJ. They'll take a look at that.
I think that might have went in the net.
Hit the back bar.
Sure looked like it hit from my angle.
I thought it hit back bar as well. I didn't think that was. I thought that was a goal.
They'll take a look. They're taking a look right now.
Look at this right here.
We'll get a look here. We'll get our own look. It's McBain.
And
No.
oh,
Oh, crossbar it is.
not quite.
Game of inches, second place.
Does CFL hold drafts? Because if so, I've never heard of them. Yeah, they actually hold 2 drafts. They hold their normal draft, and then they also hold their supplemental draft. So they'll have like their global draft, and then they'll have like their Canadian draft. Like it's So their Canadian just kind of national draft. So it's a little bit confusing. And then also there's ones where if you take a pick in one, you don't get a pick in the other. I don't fully understand it, to be completely frank with you. Rick has a lot better of an understanding of it than I do. I'll tell you right now, first overall pick is going to the Calgary Stampeders because I know that the Elks use theirs in the supplemental draft, which means that in the next draft they won't get it, which there's a lot of predictions that Curtis Rourke will go first overall, the brother of Nathan Rourke, but there's a lot of questions because he might go straight to the NFL, so there's no... So who knows? I subscribe. Thank you! Thank you for subscribing. Do like Johnny! And make sure you like the video and subscribe. It helps. Thank you, Johnny. Oh, close chance! They score!
Oh!
2-0!
Keller. The captain!
The captain!
Fuck, I love those jerseys so much.
They are nice.
Okay. Someone, please explain why I've had 4 different people today send me photos or messages saying that they made Pillsbury Halloween cookies. You know, the Pillsbury Halloween, you know, the ones, circle ones with pumpkins. I haven't had those in like 10 years.
Actually fans on this. He goes to shoot and everyone goes for the block. And it lands on the tape of the new captain. And Clayton Keller's got his first. What a start for Utah.
And I mean, that's a big trade. You go back to them. And
2-0
this is a new
Utah.
franchise, and we can't count those stats. But when they were in Arizona, they were a quick strike team. They could score goals. They transitioned quickly. Cannot turn the puck over right there. It's surprising. That line's been good for them through the preseason, and Craig Smith's he's pretty good defensively usually.
Trying to make a play when the play's not there. That puck's got to go off the boards and out, and you live to fight another day, but it's now 2-0 Utah.
Is Utah gonna win 7-3? I mean, that'd be fun, but
7-3 would be a legendary score.
that
I
would be
predict.
wild.
I predict.
Shop now and get today's special offer. NHLShop.com. A Fanatics experience.
My mother's clutch.
Clayton Keller at 13:35.
I forgot. We don't grocery shop anymore. You can go on the Walmart app and make an account, pick out all your groceries, and they'll fucking deliver it to your house.
Yeah.
So we do that. We schedule it. So like we have one scheduled tonight, so we're adding the cookies on. They'll drop it off at our front door at 6:30 this morning. So we just when we get up, we open the door.
But how much is the delivery fee?
It's not much because we do a yearly membership thing.
Oh.
And
I did know that they do
order
that.
like 2-3 times a week, so the membership fee fully covered. Like we save so much comparatively, and it's so nice.
Interesting.
Although
Yeah,
sometimes they won't have a product. Like my mom has been trying genuinely for the last 4 weeks to get sesame seeds, and they have sent everything but sesame seeds. They sent poppy seeds, they sent sunflower seeds, and they sent pumpkin seeds. Because if they don't have it, they'll just do like the closest replacement.
Oh.
Holy shit!
What?
Carter Verhaeghe, 8 years, $7 million, just signed right after the game.
Actually?
Yeah,
Dang.
I feel like $7 million is a little high.
That's
for him.
high for Verhaeghe.
Like he's good.
He's
I
not
guess
that
it's
good.
up taxed.
But it's like you're telling me that's like $1 million off of what like Scheif was making or whatever.
Exactly.
And I have problems with Scheif, but like that's not.
Zach, my dog.
I love that they.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What?
Sorry, your arm was just raised a little concerning there for a minute.
That's true. I respect that. I'd have made that joke too. It's nice that they gave Utah a fucking softball on their first ever home game. They didn't get the Carey Price Montreal Canadiens.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, no, we were talking about how it's
The
funny how
2012 Canadiens.
Zach the ticker uses it just says Utah. It doesn't do the 3 letters. It does
it's
4.
pissing me off. I get it because Utah's a
But-
4-letter
but-
word, but it
but-
doesn't match.
but-
It doesn't
Yeah.
match.
But
I know.
But when we play them,
Or
but when we play
UHC.
them, no, hold on. When we play them, and I have to make a thumbnail, I use the initials.
It'll
I'm
be-
not fucking writing
No.
Utah.
The right initial, it's going to be UTA. They're going to change that, I think.
Damn better be.
Or is it gonna be
UTA.
or is it gonna be UHC?
For
Utah.
urinary
Utah.
tract infection.
Utah.
Look out for the...
Utah.
What the fuck is an infection? What is that? Can you please explain to me what that is?
I don't think you want to know.
Actually, I kind of do because
Let's
right
see.
now, because
Hold on. Hold on. Come up with a definition.
is Connor
What?
Bedard gonna score a goal tonight? Are you telling ChatGPT to make shit up?
Affection is a deep emotional connection or bond formed through shared experiences, often characterized by mutual.
Hold on a second. Wait, whoa. That sounds like something else.
Hold on, select text. Hold on. I'm changing the prompt.
That is frankly disgusting. And I will not stand for it. His beard is frighteningly orange.
Carter Verhaeghe, 8 years.
Yeah,
seven-
I know.
I know!
That's a lot of money for
I know.
Carter
I had to
Verhaeghe.
stand up off the toilet for that information.
Zach, hey, take a look at the friggin' ticker that has the whole 4 letters.
No.
Look at that, Zach!
Okay, here you go.
Oh, and then when it's a power play, they make it yellow? On
Yeah,
ESPN?
they've been doing that, yeah. Infection is a condition where an infection is
Oh.
aggravated by inflammation, leading to more severe symptoms than a typical infection. It represents a combination of an infection and inflammation where both processes intensify each other.
I don't know
Example
whether to
symptoms:
respect you or be
the
annoyed
patient
with you.
was diagnosed with a urinary tract infection, which caused more discomfort than a standard UTI due to the
I
added
would love if
inflammation.
ESPN turned the volume back on. Volume's on, but the feed volume is down. And it's a power play right now.
Welcome to the
Oh yeah, actually,
welcome to the
I forgot how
Nolan
nice it
Medical
was.
Podcast, where we diagnose your urinary infection.
Fuck off.
Over a minute, still power play time. Speedy Logan Cooley. Off to Michelli. Handled by Doan.
I was about to say, Doan really had his time as a Coyote just for them to leave.
Yep.
For Joey Anderson to get the clear, and he and McKayev head off for a change.
It's funny. I'm kind of glad that bid for them to get the land fell through, because even if the Coyotes ever came back, not with was it Morello, right?
He already sold the rights.
Oh,
Can't bring them back.
Oh, I know. I'm saying that I'm glad that if they ever have a team now in the future, it won't be Morello. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was saying if even if that land auction worked, they would have still been stuck with an owner who didn't care, or who didn't know how to, they were being stuck with a bad owner. No matter how much Bettman said that he was good.
Stenlund missed connection with O'Brien. That allows another clear, and that will do it for the power play. 2 shots on net.
Yeah, and Utah's got 2 goals, and Chicago has 1 shot.
They'll lose Ingram. Stenlund. Lost it to Kurashev. Taken back by Kerfoot.
Wait, is Stenlund on Utah?
Yes. Actually, hold on. I think
Jets legend Kevin Stenlund. Or is he on Chicago? I can't remember.
Oh no, he is with Utah. Never mind. My bad.
I was about to say,
He
it
was
sounded
with
like he
Florida
was
last
on
year.
Utah. I know he was with the Panthers last year, yeah. Stanley Cup champion. Kevin Stenlund.
Did he play enough to get his name on the cup? I think he did. I feel like he played in the playoffs.
Now it's one thing to want balance, but if you don't have
Man, I'd be so disappointed to like not get on my name on the cup on a technicality like that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they
with Bedard, it's interesting. 4 teams in the last 3 years for Bertuzzi.
oh, look at this.
He had a terrible
Jets
start
prospect
last year.
Kevin He
Oh
recorded
yeah, I
his
saw
first
that.
OHL hat
He had
trick.
6 points in one game.
Damn. Utah about to win the cup about to win a cup or win the cup carry. Huh? That second part of that loss loses me. That is Jangevius Johnson III.
This year, at least at the start, he's going to kind of
And Chicago's doing nothing.
a long way back from an
It is crazy kind of growing up seeing the Blackhawks dynasty and then just seeing how far they've fallen.
That's his biggest strength.
Nice stick lift by Gunther. And did not allow the dump in. And now Jones with the zone entry, but he had his pocket picked as well. So the loose puck finds its way to Sergachev. Room now for Jersey. And an outlet pass through center to Kulik. Gave it away. A 1 touch ahead, Jones. Taken right back.
Yo, just subscribe. Thank you for subscribing, Cameron.
Thank you very much for the
Thank
subscribe, Cameron.
I mean,
Now
Stanley could have
unsubscribe,
clarified.
because this
I see.
guy is addicted to Sunny D, and we need him to stop. So if you
No,
unsubscribe,
no,
that'll
no.
tell him,
No,
okay,
no.
I need
Feed.
to stop doing this.
I will be like Ryback. Feed me more.
Oh my, did you see Ryback's tweet
I
about CM Punk?
I'd rather keep my brain cells intact.
He pissed me off. I'm good at tolerating dumb
Yeah, I'm
history.
sorry, but wrestling Alex Jones doesn't have anything that gets. He's an actually like.
Okay,
He's
as we
actually he has the intelligence of a senile earthworm. He really has nothing going for him.
as we know,
He literally is wrestling Alex Jones. He
Yes,
sells
he
all
is.
his freaking supplements. You know?
Punk busted Drew open the hard way.
Yeah, I saw this tweet.
You saw Ryback's reply?
Yeah, Ryback talking about how
done anything.
how he's
close
unsafe
this
to
to
work
my
with.
opponents.
We're
Get
forgetting the
real.
you dropped him on his head on a concrete floor. Like what? I would never be so unsafe. I just love the thing of Punk being like, "Tell me that either that was intentional or you're fucking stupid." He's like, "Oh, I'm fucking stupid." It's like, good God. And you know what's funny? I believe Ryback said that. I don't think Punk was lying. That sounds like something Ryback would say.
And that is the inaugural game of this inaugural season of the Utah Hockey Club. Their team's got a 2-0 lead.
God, he literally was given the Goldberg treatment, and he still couldn't get over.
Yeah, because he was shit.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying he had everything going for him, helping him out, and he couldn't, you know.
2-0 they lead after their first 20 minutes as an NHL franchise. Much more.
Can you guys predict the whole Central Division this season?
Yes, every single game. All 1,168 of them.
No, the standings, dipshit.
Oh. I guess that'll have to suffice.
Yeah.
No, I think we should predict every game.
I guess I'll have to use only a fraction of my power.
Who's coming first?
Oh, hold on. I have my predictions because I did this morning with my coach.
Oh, yeah? Let's hear it.
We're going to go division by division, chat. All right. We have the Atlantic Division, Florida, Boston, Toronto, Wildcard 1, Tampa, Wildcard 2, Ottawa, Buffalo, Detroit, Montreal. Then the Metro, I have the Rangers, Hurricanes, Devils, all three making playoffs, Islanders, Penguins, Capitals, Jackets, Flyers. Central, I've got Dallas, Colorado, Winnipeg, Wildcard 1 Mini, Wildcard 2 Utah, Nashville, St. Louis, Colorado are eliminated.
So both wild cards in the Central.
Yes.
Interesting.
And then Edmonton, Vancouver, Vegas, LA, Calgary, Seattle, Anaheim. And then I have San Jose like getting 50 points. They're going to be shit.
San Jose is going to be the Chicago White Sox this year.
Juvius Johnson III says, can Zach predict the next 20 Stanley Cup champions? Come on. Okay, Oilers.
Stars.
Oilers this year?
No, the Spirits are not telling me this year.
So what's this year?
Fuck it, Jets in 5.
Jets this year.
Oilers.
Oilers next year.
Stars.
Stars.
Ducks.
Ducks. They could probably hear it.
Flames, Hurricanes, Jets. Stars. Rangers in the Shesty retirement year.
Houston.
Jets one more time. Utah. Seattle.
Damn, my Red Wings.
London, England.
Damn,
The rebuild is over.
Stevie
The Habs.
Stevie
Thank
Wynott
God they
getting
got
one?
around to it.
The eyes are playing not getting anything, Zach? Oh my God, Verhaeghe just signed an 8-year contract. Yeah, we were talking about that. That's crazy. $7 million for Verhaeghe's wild. I mean, I like Carter Verhaeghe, but he's not that good.
A night of first in Salt Lake City, the Utah Hockey Club, their first ever game. They're looking for their first superstar and, of course, their first ceremonial puck drop. Their first ever captain, Peyton Keller, doing the honors there, and he follows that up with his first career goal as a member of the Utah Hockey Club. Lots of celebration, lots of fanfare, lots of excitement. They want a face to this franchise, and they found it in Clayton Keller. He's now the C, the captain of this team. A couple of weeks ago, he was just an assistant when he sat down on the couch with our Colby Armstrong.
Yeah, I love that. $7 million for a guy with 0 points this season. What were they thinking?
I never saw this in my life yet. This is sick. Way to go, Utah. I didn't know how it would look. I didn't see it on the internet, but you don't know. Do you guys get like a logo or anything? Or
I think eventually, yeah.
dude, so sweet. All right, let's go. You're over there. Clayton Keller, Utah. Hockey team.
Hockey club.
Hockey club.
We back on the couch this year?
We're doing it year 2. Are we sitting right here? Welcome to the couch. Do you like it? It's a new couch. That is, it's a little stiff. Usually lean back. Yeah, actually, I like to put my feet up.
I think Verhaeghe is more of a playoffs impact player. That is true. That's one thing that is very good about Verhaeghe.
We have an answer.
Is his playoff impact.
In the NHL.
Yeah, I feel like it's not a shit contract. It's just that's cup.
It's just a bit much.
Yeah, cup price to pay.
Yeah,
it's definitely
you're paying the winner's fee.
Being a big facility, super exciting, and Brian and Ashley have done such an amazing job of making us feel at home and helping us in any way that they can.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I think a lot of people are excited about the potential of what this looks like. These look awesome.
Yeah, they're nice, eh?
I think so. Clean, simple. I'm sure it'll build to something, but right now it looks great.
Yeah, I think it looks awesome. Just nice and clean. I like the colors.
What's been your favorite thing so far about this kind of move or transition to Utah?
Oh, favorite thing? I don't know. It's hard to say. I think we all kind of went down there and we got that amazing welcome at the airport of so many families that were super excited for hockey. So I think that was probably the coolest thing so far.
I want to get you to do some fun stuff out here as well. I picture you
Sports
as like
NHL game schedule update says hi.
shotgun.
Hello.
Oh, that's cool. My buddy.
Oh,
just
is it
noticed-
first? It's first intermission. I should have. I forgot to change the thing. Whoops. It's okay. Shit happens.
I don't know why I just have this in my head.
So obviously Utah's shoulder patches are just the inaugural season patch.
Yep.
They're different for this game. It says inaugural game instead of inaugural season.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh my God.
Finally.
Get ready, Utah. Get ready. Kid's not messing around. No warm up off the couch. Gifted. Truly gifted player with a fresh start and a sweet new look. Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Did you guys get 100 kilometers per hour of wind Saturday?
God, it felt like it. It
Good
was freaking
Lord.
windy all week last week.
So windy.
Tonight they're on the couch, quite literally at the Reed establishment, and there's Jacoby and Langdon, 2 boys for Ken Reed. Yeah. Well, they're good hockey players. Yes. 2 little good hockey players there. All right, Colby on the couch. It always brings the good stuff. We're here on the set here, Sportsnet. Welcome back, night 1 of the NHL season here in North America. Elliot Friedman, Luke Gastic, David Amber. Well, impressive. You heard Colby, just effusive praise of the outfit. What do you guys think, for starters, of the look of this Utah season?
First of all, the jerseys, I think Colby and Clayton had it bang on. They are sharp.
Yeah.
I really like the colors. It's a unique color scheme, I feel like. It's giving me like new name Black Bears vibes kind of a little bit. I just think it's unique and it's just simple and clean.
Does Nick Ehlers extend with the Jets? Depending on how.
I think he
I
probably
think
does.
it depends on how the start of this season goes. If we're really I don't think we're gonna be really shit, but if we go the route of perpetual mediocrity, which I wouldn't be shocked happens, I wouldn't be surprised if we trade him at the deadline.
I'm going to be honest. I think Ehlers stays, just because everything I see with Ehlers, to me, mirrors the Scheifele and Hellebuck situation regarding contracts. If you look at the stuff that he said to the media, they're the exact same. If you look at the amount of time it took, it's very similar. And if you look at just how the Jets very much keep everything in the dark, and then it's all at once, you know what I mean? You'll hear like nothing, and then bang, all of a sudden deal is done. And so I feel like that's probably the way this will go. One day we'll wake up and we'll hear that Ehlers is signed. That's my prediction. It's possible we lose him, Not saying it's that we're not going to, but
before the game started,
I'm not overly concerned as much as some people.
Things like that. It's one thing having a leadership group and having, a number of guys to look at for an example and stuff like that. But when there's a singular guy in your locker room and you're sitting there and you want an example to be led, whether it's vocally, whether it's physically on the ice, I think it's always good to have one guy start it off.
What period is first intermission?
It's the first intermission.
In fact, they only allowed one shot.
Tomorrow, 5-game schedule. Maple Leafs versus Habs at 7 p.m. Rangers versus Penguins at 7:30 p.m. Flames versus Canucks at 10 p.m. Avalanche versus Golden Knights at 10 p.m. And Jets versus Oilers at 10 p.m. Is it really 10 p.m. or is that in a different time zone? Is it really that crazy? Okay, no, it's 9 p.m. Winnipeg time. But 10 p.m. somewhere else. So it's going to be Eastern. Is our Jets still legitimate Stanley Cup contenders this year, guys, or another first-round exit? It's leaning more towards first-round exit, but there's a lot of hockey until then. So we will have to see.
Canada's landscape has made me who I am, and that makes me want to protect it. Recycling your batteries helps protect the environment and prevent fires by keeping batteries out of the trash. October is Circular Economy Month. Recycle your batteries for a chance to win up to $5,000. Learn more at recycleyourbatteries.ca. And recycle your batteries, Canada!
It's game time. Let's talk later. Step aside.
Jump scare.
Oh.
Today, you took delicious Centrum multi-gummies and took one more step toward taking charge of your health with essential vitamins and minerals for energy metabolism and immune support. So every day, you can say with Centrum multi-gummies.
Bruins Panthers 6-2 final.
Save energy with LG heat pump products. From
Well,
Air
no,
Solutions
it was
to LG wash tower with heat
6-4.
pump dryer, which uses up to 60% less energy.
It was
with
not
every
6-2. They
load.
scored
Yeah,
two
they
goals.
scored two right at the
They
end.
scored 2 goals late. Yeah.
Right now.
So final score 6-4.
How's your visit with Noah going?
He took out my tag.
He doesn't know how to drive stick.
He doesn't. Oh, fix auto. The first words that you come to mind after an accident.
At Easy Financial, we know that sometimes your finances can put you in a tight spot.
I say Jets make it to the second round. That would be nice. I would enjoy that.
Sometimes things tough to navigate.
Be nice to at least not have another first round exit.
Easy Financial.
Because I'm worried we're falling into the Minnesota Wild syndrome.
With the money you need when you need it most.
That
Online
is
or at over 350
a fact.
locations and get approved today.
It's looking like it. Like, that's the thing that's concerning me.
All right, Fernando Tatis Jr. has already gone yard in this game. We have a good one here. Remember, it's now a best of three. San Diego hosting the Dodgers. It's a one-run game. Still 6-5, I believe, for the Padres on Sportsnet 1. So a good game there. We had a good game a little earlier tonight. The banner raising. South Florida, thankfully staying out of the line of Hurricane Milton. Jeremy Sweeney on the bench. So it was Jonas Corposalo, and he was under siege early. Sam Bennett is going for the defending champs, guys. First of two. Florida to the slowest moving Islander I've ever seen. All right, here we go. And now Sam Reinhart on a 2-1 game. That's a 57 last year. That's number one this year. Look at him inside that triangle on McAvoy.
So who played tonight for the Bruins?
Elliott was
Corposalo.
to come in, didn't happen. 5-2.
And he was
With the
shit.
lead, and then Evan Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Oh, salt in the wounds. Watch Bennett. 6 goals on 35 shots. Panthers went 6-4. That's a big news postgame. Carter Verhaeghe up. Yes, Carter Verhaeghe. The Panthers have announced initially an 8-year extension. It's $7 million per season, $48 million in signing bonus. It's a 6-year no move clause. Now, because he's old enough, the no move clause can be added to this year's contract. So it's this year and 5 more years deal. They really wanted to keep Verhaeghe, and I think they try to keep Sam Bennett. Wow, back-to-back 30-goal seasons for Verhaeghe. He gets paid. Meanwhile, Blues and Kraken started the day. Dan Bilesma back behind the bench. And Jessica Campbell, congratulations. First full-time female assistant coach in NHL history. And Seattle was up 2-0. Everything was going great until this. Jordan Kyrou breaks through and goes literally right through Philip Grubauer. Then just moments later, the offer sheet guys connect. All away.
The offer sheet guys connect.
Young defenseman.
Is that what they're going to go by?
You got to squeeze that. Right? True power, my goodness.
Corp Sal starts the net for Bruins. Yeah.
Seattle with possession.
It reminded me of that.
Kyrou coast to coast. Bauer is coast. That's 3 goals and a $1.55. So Lewis wins 3-2. Kyrou's gonna have a big year. So for the second period is coming your way next. We're going to go back to the Delta Center. First ever NHL game in Utah. Big start for the hockey club. Change from Arizona State. Yeah, they lead 2-0 over the Hawks after 1.
It's a nice dressing room, though. No, just
yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's a nice room. I was about to say. I don't know if they have the current logo on the ground though. With the because of the don't step on the logo.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think because it's just a temporary setup. They still have to. I think
that's pretty good for a temporary setup, though. I'm gonna say, compared to the shit they had in the mullet, like.
Yep.
Chevrolet Silverado, built to take you where the trail ends. So you can go. Yours.
The Canada-wide clearance event is on now at Chevrolet. Finance a 2024 Chevrolet Silverado at 0% for up to 72 months on select models. While supplies last, get one before they're gone.
Hi, I'm Jean with a J.
And I'm Austin with an A. And we have ideas to help you make it count.
Okay. Did you know that your RBC bank account unlocks offers for cashback, savings, and Avion points from over 2,000 brands? Like that.
Yep, that counts.
Grapefruit.
Count it.
Bananas.
It all counts.
Austin, does this count?
It double counts.
Make it count with an RBC bank account. Switch to RBC.
It's incredible what my Food Saver vacuum sealer can do. Easy meal prep. Amazing how fresh the salmon is. Food stays fresh up to 5 times long, saving me.
Breaking news: I'm told the Stanley Cup contending and cap spending Rangers offer. Oh yeah, that was we were talking about that earlier. The $88 million contract that he said no to. Because $11 million every year for 8 years was not enough money for him. And what was the highest goalie deal before that? It was Price, but how much?
I don't know the number.
Was it 10? I think it was 10.
Download the app right now and start saving today.
10 does sound right.
Beautiful execution here. Setting up for the final flip.
10 and a half. His contract expires at the end of the 2025-2026 season, so he is still,
I believe,
he's still getting paid.
Yeah, although he's on LTIR.
Yeah, so it doesn't count towards the cap, but he's still getting paid. You know what I mean? $84 million. Like, and that's the thing. It's like I like Shesterkin. He's not Carey Price though. Carey Price is a better goalie, like prime Carey Price. But oh, man. Like, and I don't even know if you're the Rangers what you do, because it's like if you're the Rangers, you'd be like, okay, look at this Hellebuck contract. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now you're like what, $3 million above that, and he still said no. Above every other deal for any goalie in NHL history is just crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
I just can't even wrap my head around that. Like, what is the number he's thinking?
Yeah, the opening 20 minutes at right. Pretty cool to be Dylan Gunther and score the first goal ever in Utah history. Yeah, dual goals. They were both really nice goals. They showed some of the quickness that Utah has. Logan Cooley just explodes through the middle of the ice. Kesselring will find Gunther. His one-timer goes right through.
All right, second period has started.
Yeah, and then the second goal is
And he
really
comes
nice.
in, he's gone! No, I'm just kidding.
Chicago
It's a
Blackhawks. And the
replay.
defensemen, by the way, here are going to change. They don't even gap up. They go back a ton of space for Schmaltz to bury the second.
People are playing.
Let's see if Chicago can respond early here in the second period.
Hey, get this. The answer is no. But I can't respond.
I would laugh if it's a shutout.
Oh my God, it's on top of the net.
I lied to you.
If Igor wants out of New York, then what's the best fit for him? I think he goes to Detroit or Chicago.
Ooh.
Shesterkin. You easy answer.
And yet, it's a correct answer.
But they'd
So
force his ass to go to Anaheim.
he's not going to Anaheim.
No,
Anaheim
he
doesn't
wouldn't
need
like it, but they'd send him to Anaheim. I
Anaheim
don't think
wouldn't
he
take him.
has. I don't know if he has any protection on his contract.
I don't know either, but I don't know if Anaheim would take him. They don't need a goalie.
Yeah, but they've also had talks before about getting rid of Gibson. So.
Yeah, but either way, they have what's his face, Dostal. He's not bad.
He's not bad. That's true. But I was about to say you wouldn't mind getting. Oh,
they almost got clicked
Okay,
on.
so I may have made a small inaccuracy when I said they're not going to push back, and they have now outshot them 4-0 to start the period.
This is a non-Winnipeg Jets game.
This is called a pushback.
I know we're not.
Oh my
goodness, Lord! Oh,
what? Send him to the moon!
How the absolute
The whole net! The whole net!
Oh my God!
Does he play darts?
Who
Because
was
that was a great shot.
Number 23, Chicago. Who is that?
Is that Kurashev? Kurasev.
Because he missed. That's how. I'll tell you. It didn't need to stay out of the net. It wasn't. It was never close.
How did that stay out of the net? It didn't make it to the net.
It didn't make it to the net. Yes.
Bro.
The captain.
The pedestrian skating of Utah, though, would drive me insane in the beginning of this period. Brother, you have given up 3 grade A scoring chances.
Man, you should have seen how Boston started the game. In the first 12 minutes of the Bruins-Panthers game, Boston got outshot 15-1.
For Chicago, they only had 2 shots on net in the entirety of the first period. Cross corner here for Krause. Martinez first to the puck, sweeps it behind the net. And Seth Jones with an outlet pass. Makea. To Bedard. Snaps one. That's blocked before it gets through. And it's up in the netting and out of play. Taylor Hall had that one-timer chance the first shift. Here he gets a rush on Valimaki. Unfortunately, the defenseman in the same way. It's the forward. Probably not good positioning. Hall turned him around, and then they hit the goal post here.
Kurashev, you bum-ass.
Well, hard thing, obviously, for these defensemen, keeping them in
You're
front,
so bad at
making
the
sure
sport of
their gaps
hockey.
and when you got a speedy player like Hall,
There's this
when
thing
you can
called
turn the Jets on, he
Don't
spins you,
count.
your heels
Don't
are no longer facing.
Oh, you know who else is bad at the sport of hockey? ECHL goalie Keith Kincaid.
Oh, I saw that.
Guess who won the beef?
I was about to say.
To be fair,
I was about to say Panos must have
I will
been
say this.
thrilled to post
As
that.
long as Panos didn't assault a minor or groom a woman, Panos was always going to outlive Keith Kincaid. Let's be fucking honest here. Keith Kincaid had to either win a Stanley Cup or... No, just win a Stanley Cup. Age caught up to Keith Kincaid, and no mistakes made by Panos. I'm not disagreeing with you, but based on the fucking argument, Keith Kincaid's win equity was really low going into this beef.
Yeah, that's...
It was essentially
okay,
a man named Sal going up against a major chain restaurant that he wasn't suing.
Panos did his yearly goalie rankings.
Utah got a
He
close
put
chance.
Keith Kincaid in AHL tier. Keith commented, fucking laughing emojis or something. Panos replied, "Sorry, bud." Keith posted a photo
I saw that.
of a
That
then
was
16 or
objective-
17.
That is objectively hilarious.
It's hilarious.
A little
But
fucked up.
that's a
A
kid.
little fucked up. Yeah,
He's
that's
16 or
tough.
17. Who?
John Madden. Who let him in there?
They brought him back.
Who let him in?
And that turned into kind of real beef. Kincaid has me blocked on all social media platforms because I messaged him. I'm like, isn't it a little odd to post photos of a minor to your public social media?
You want to know what's okay? You want to know what is crazy though? Technically, they're like okay. Do you know how many ECHLers make the NHL? Not many. Do you know which one of them is called? Carter Verhaeghe.
Mm-hmm.
They spent some assets. They spent some money bringing in Ian Cole, John Marino, and of course Mikhail Sergachev. And one of the things is the Blackhawks look to score. Utah needed to get bigger. They needed to get a little harder to play against, and they needed NHL defensemen, quite frankly. And they picked up 3 of them here. It'll be a big help through this season for them. Man, they've run this set play twice in a row, and Schmaltz comes way up high. He had a shot the first time, and there was in the middle of a close attempt for another chance.
Jersey to Sergachev, across to Schmaltz. Snapped a pass right wide. Found its way to Keller. Floats a pass right back to Schmaltz. Schmaltz angles through some traffic. Sergachev straight away. That wrist shot knocked down by Hayden. And it never got through.
That's okay. They're gassed. I'll give him a pass. I was like, that's a 3-on-2, brother.
Icing is denied. A long pass out to McBain. He tries to work one past Alex Vlasic. He will turn it right back to the neutral zone and rolls in on Vlasic. He will settle things down. Snapped around the boards by Brody.
Carter Verhaeghe, former Leafs and Islanders player. Ooh. How did they only have the Blackhawks with 7 shots? How many shots did they get in the first period? 2?
I think they only got like 1. I don't even know if they got 2. For the longest time, they only had 1. Oh! Keep hitting the friggin' post.
And that's the same end that Utah did in the first period. Those pipes were taking a lot of it.
They're going to have to repaint the fence.
Brody an outlet. And through center, a one-touch. Bertuzzi leaves it. Kurashev is shot off the stick of Kesselring, up and out of play.
All these chances, one thing that is interesting, none of them involving Connor Bedard as of yet. Shot by Donato.
Bro, that's an Otani level comment. Wow, look at all these great chances, but Connor Bedard's not in them. What? That's like when they showed up to bat in 3 batters? Shohei Otani.
I know, that was so fucking dumb.
Clinks it off the bar over top of Connor Ingram.
Notwithstanding the goal that they were on, or that
Holy shit, the Padres are leading the Dodgers right now.
I think that line, that fourth
Middle of the 8th inning, Padres lead the Dodgers 6-5 in a playoff game. 3.
It's playoff already?
Brother, why do you think I've been hyping up the Mets? You literally said they won't go far. They've already eliminated fucking...
Oh.
They've already eliminated the Brewers.
I don't follow the MLB.
The Tigers have
baseball-
It's all
eliminated
about
the
the
fucking
Mets.
Astros.
Baseball's a dog shit sport.
You used to play.
Mets are up 2-0 on the
Yes,
Phillies.
it's fun to play. It's shit to watch.
Tigers
It's gotten
are,
better
are
with the
tied
pitch
1-1
clock,
with
but
the,
still.
with the Guardians.
I much prefer it live as opposed to TV. Except for MLB playoffs isn't too bad.
I hate the Blackhawks number 7 on their font. It sticks out so much.
See, I don't know if I don't like that. They have the 7 kind of like the stop partially.
What?
Little slants in the corner of it.
Yeah, that's the problem. It goes out so far compared to the rest of the number, and compared to the rest of the set of numbers, it's really bad.
That's fair.
The PWHL is using Chicago's font for all of their jerseys.
Oh.
I hate it.
Wait, all of them use the same font?
Yes.
Oh.
Coaching Insights app, and Chicago has added a major veteran influx to their
Also,
over the last couple of
actually,
years.
no, I'm not going to share this info on stream.
Foligno, obviously, a holdover. Taylor Hall, he's basically an addition this year, right?
Yeah.
He tore his ACL last year and only gave them 10 games. All of the other names on this list are new this season.
Yeah, and they give such good. I mean, the NHL season. Look at that in the right column. The fact that they can give that experience, and one thing that this team really struggled with. When you talk about scoring goals, they were a really bad road team, and you got to hope that maybe the veterans will help give them some sort of semblance of structure or routine or whatever it is when they're on the road. Maybe help them pick up a couple points while they're traveling.
Basically, from Thanksgiving last year, Ray, to early March, they didn't win a road game. 22 consecutive losses at one point last year. 22 consecutive winless games last year at one point for Chicago on the road.
14 minutes left in the second.
I played in Atlanta, so that's, I don't know if fathomable is a word, but it really is.
Kevin Stanley. Jets. Legend. I actually might dip after this period, by the way, because it's already fucking 10:30.
I see.
And respectfully, it's Tuesday. I can't.
This game also does feel a bit long.
Yeah. Fuck, I have a late curling game on Thursday too, 9 p.m. draw.
Oh, yeah.
God motherfucking damn.
We love our products as much as you do. But with over 1,000 new sale items each week, we've had to learn to let go. Shop new deals every week at Canadian Tire.
My secret? Sometimes I want to put deodorant on hard-to-reach places. That's why I use aluminum-free Secret Whole Body Deodorant. It goes on smooth exactly where I want it and actually gives me 72-hour odor protection everywhere. Secret Whole Body Deodorant.
A new deal is at Tim's. $3 for a classic breakfast sandwich when you buy any size hot or iced coffee. You heard that right. Just $3 for a classic breakfast sandwich with Canada's favorite coffee. A $3 deal you won't want to miss.
Do you think the Jets will win or lose their first game versus Utah?
I
win. See, that when they have Leah Hextall doing the stuff down at the ice level, I don't mind it. It's when they have her on commentary. You know what I mean? Having her do play-by-play or color, that's where Leah Hextall is insufferable.
Looks fantastic in this period. He looks agile and strong and fast. And as we said earlier, that's really the engine of his game, is his ability to separate from the defenders. And he's had a great
Taylor Hall's had such a weird career.
Keller back to work. Sergachev whistles one wide. A wrister.
Just being all over the place.
It pops up in the air. Schmaltz will wrap it around the boards. Hammering down the wall with Sergachev. The left wing corner. Stick tied up by Teravainen. That allows the zone exit by Seth Jones. Skating ahead, Vlasic across the line with a drop pass. Mikheyev, a wrister, chest save is made by Ingram.
NHL Breakaway lets you collect highlights from your favorite players and teams with these officially licensed digital collectibles. NHL Breakaway. Make history yours.
So there's Taylor Hall right back on the ice, as he'll be trying to get one past Connor Ingram.
Yeah, there's the first inaugural
There's a drive, and
first game or whatever.
Through traffic made by Ingram.
Well, you can see the problem of getting Kurashev back with Bedard because he's in the middle of this line, and it's the Hawks' best line. And if you take him out of it, then what do you have?
Bertuzzi, rink wide, Brody out in front.
Oh my God! You
That's a
played
bad.
yourself.
That is a bad.
You played
Holy
yourself.
shit,
I can't say how much you played
That's
yourself.
a bad rebound. He gave that straight to him. Oh, Ingram, what do you... Well, because Ingram gets that on his blocker, and he just hits it like he could totally suck that up, but he throws that right out. And
pass by Dome.
Machelli controls back to the point. Fire towards the net off the end boards. From Kesselring, Valimaki into the glove of Peter Mrazek.
It's funny. It's one of those things where realistically, like, I want Chicago to win games against teams like Utah and this and that, just because I think Utah is more competitive. But I hope they win their first game at home. You know what I mean?
I agree.
After this one, though, I'm okay with Utah losing a bunch of games.
I'm not. I want them making the playoffs. Fuck the Coyotes.
Hours ago, I was in Seattle. Seattle played a great first half of the game, and then in 4 minutes, bing, bing, bing. St. Louis scored 3 times, and it was over. So you just stay at it. You hope for a chance, and if you get one to go, then you put the team on their heels.
Yeah, the reason why I was saying I was okay, like, with them losing games like this, though, in the future, is just because I do think they have a decent team, and so I'm just thinking, like, in the Central with the
Oh yeah, 100%. I feel like my prediction for the Central is like third place, the wild cards, and like the first team that's going to be like eliminated from playoffs. They're all going to be separated by like 10 points or less. It's going to be a shit show.
Well, and the thing I will say that sucks for Coyotes fans is this is finally when the Coyotes seem like they're about to get interesting. You know what I mean? In terms of having young talent that was actually going to stay around.
Yeah.
Rather than just them developing them a little bit and then trading them like Chikrin and all those guys that they've lost. Do they still have Vemelka or no?
I don't think so.
I don't know what happened to him. Oh, 3-on-2.
Who moves in? Wrist shot, glove save Mrazek, and he will hold on.
11:35 left in the second period. Little scrum in front, 2-0 Utah.
If Spicy Tuna would have scored there, this place would have exploded.
Collect memorable plays, moments, and score rewards with NHL Breakaway. Sign up for your free.
He's kind of having the tan. He's having the Tanev effect, but on Utah.
What a great scene! Right? How much fun is it to be in the middle of all of this? We talked again.
That's great. Gotta love Larry.
That they were expecting this to be.
Larry gave Jay the IC title.
I think it's even exceeded our expectations.
I agree with you. Even just the outside, going out.
Yeah, and again, it's one of those things where the seating setup is definitely not perfect, but like I've seen worse.
Mm-hmm.
It really is a scene right
and also, like the thing that people need to realize is all the people chirping this setup. Look at the alternative back in the mullet.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's either this or that. And
in some professional form in Salt Lake City in the state of Utah for about 50 years. So they know the sport. That shot's
oh, 3-0.
We'll see if it was deflected, but it's 3-0 Utah. It looks like Hayton got a piece.
I was about to say, I think Hayton gets the deflection here.
8 minutes of great chances, 8 minutes of goal posts, and terrific saves by Connor Ingram out the window as Nick Schmaltz enters the zone, pushes the Blackhawks back, and the shot is a deflection. It's going to hit.
Oh, it goes off the defenseman.
Jason Dickinson, rather. My bad. It hits Jason Dickinson and goes into the net. The Sergachev shot. It's 3-0. Thanks for coming. Now the hole is deeper for the Blackhawks.
That's what we were talking about. The momentum. Chicago was building. You could feel their hunger.
Oh my God! Holy crap!
It's interesting that there's
Imagine that being the. And you know what's funny? That would only be the second most embarrassing first goal to let in for Utah. It's funny. It's not regular season, but I will say there is. I will never forget their first goal being against themselves.
You can take the players out of Arizona, but you can't take Arizona out of the players.
I started thinking it was like the Coyotes live on. It's funny though. I do see some comparisons with Utah if they got the right GM, if they got the right ownership, and I think they at least got the right ownership for sure.
Oh, 100%.
But the
As much as Smith is a corny guy, he's good.
he knows what he's doing. Like, and he wants the team to succeed.
He believes in Utah Hockey Club.
Yeah, but then I do see some comparisons between the Coyotes they inherited and the Thrashers that we inherited.
Yeah. And we did a good job turning that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly.
Pretty decently fast too. Like, yeah, it was what 4 years until we made the playoffs. 3, 4 years. 5
Yeah,
years?
we didn't win a single game, but hell, we made money. And hey, there were some good memories, and we got Buff.
And you also have to think.
I miss Buff.
We started off in a division that did not suit us at all.
Well, I mean, we started in the East.
That's what I mean. Like, time-wise.
Because we were were we in the Atlantic?
We were traveling more. No, it was the Southeast Division. This is before they changed.
Oh, God, yeah. This is before, yeah. Were they still at the 6th Division format?
Let me check.
I'm not going to lie. If they go up to, like, 36 teams, they should go back to that format. You know what I mean?
Midway through the second period, it is 3-0 Utah. It looks like Cole may go.
Okay.
If they go up to 36 teams and they decide to keep a 16-team playoff.
Yeah, it looks like.
Okay.
Ian Cole signed a one-year deal in the offseason, comes from Vancouver. That's his ex-teammate.
So yeah, it was.
Wrestled to the ground, and Cole had an excellent year in Vancouver. Signed here.
We got a power play coming up here for the Blackhawks. Ian Cole, 2 minutes for holding. 10:06 left in the second. About halfway through the game. 3-0 Utah.
Oh yes, sorry. So Southeast Division lineups. We were in a division with Carolina, Florida, Tampa, and Washington.
Okay, so mostly Atlantic. Then,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
But still,
yeah,
there's a fucking polar bear in Arlington, Texas.
Lifted up in the air. Ball did a good job to glove it down and keep it on side, but Jersey is able to clear.
Even with the new additions to this team, if you're penalty killing it with against the Blackhawks, the key is to get the puck out of 98's hands. They want it there every time.
It'll be interesting to see the PWHL now that they got their team identities figured out.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what the jerseys look like.
Because they haven't announced it. They haven't.
Not yet.
I've
seen them.
I know you've seen
I've
them.
Worked on them.
I know
jerseys. I'm not giving any info.
Can you say if you like them or no? Because I know. Because I think
they're like.
Because you signed an NDA, so I'm assuming.
They're different.
Okay.
Like, they're typical hockey jerseys, but it's just the way they do them, you'll notice right away what I mean.
Yeah. Well, there's one. I'm assuming they're going to the names under the numbers. I know you can't confirm or deny that. They're not?
I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, not that I remember.
Because I thought they were because of the issue with the women's.
I think they
the
should
hair.
be doing that.
See, you know what the thing is that I'm very indifferent in the sense of that.
But yes, see, I'm the same way. I'm like, it's not a deal breaker for me. I don't.
And you want to know why I'm okay with it, even if their hair a lot of time ends up covering the name. A lot of times,
you see the numbers.
You see the number exactly.
That's what the announcer looks at.
That's what the announcer looks at, and when I'm on TV, that's what I'm looking at. Unless I can tell just by the way the the way they look, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those things. I don't need to see Dustin Bufflin's number to know who Dustin Bufflin is, you know? Oh! Chicago close, but power play's over. Shots are 14-11 for Utah. 7.5 left in the second period.
Victoire. I agree. Their branding is really cool, actually. I really
It
like
is, yeah.
Montreal's jerseys in particular. I
See,
really
the
like
thing is that
Toronto as well.
you know what I struggle with is that I like Montreal's branding. I mean, Mary Philippe Land's GOAT of women's hockey. But then on the other hand, fuck Quebec.
I hate New York. That's my favorite. The New York Sound. The name's fine,
Yeah,
but the logo's ass.
I thought it was Sirens.
No, it's New York Sound.
Is it Sound? I swear I thought it was Sirens.
Mm-mm.
Is it really? Sirens.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh no, I'm confusing it with the trademark submitted name. My bad. But yeah, either way, like. 'Cause
But
that
I
logo
mean,
works for either of them.
Yeah.
I don't like the weird like reverb kind of.
I get the idea. Not a fan of the execution.
It looks corporate.
Yeah. Boston's logo is kind of neat. The Fleet logo, kind of like a sideways Hartford.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what it is.
It's literally Oh my God! He's way out of the net. But they're okay. It's funny though when I see Toronto's logo, that screams basketball to me.
Oh. I see it, but it doesn't scream it to me.
Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. It feels like I don't know what basketball logo, but I feel like I've seen that logo.
Minnesota is just FaZe.
Yeah. It's just every other team that does a
like,
stylized
Ottawa
app.
looks like Calgary.
Oh.
I think it's fine.
Oh, I think Ottawa's fine. Chicago scores. Connor Bedard. Well.
Oh, it was Connor with the pass.
Oh, they said Bedard got the pass. Oh, okay.
Does Ingram have the Joker on the back of his helmet?
Maybe he's a big Batman fan.
Sweet little dish from Bedard, and Teravainen shows some patience and goes to the backhand. This is a misplay at the blue line by Sergachev. He's got a chance to take Bedard out of the play, and he whiffs. And Bedard's clean into the Utah zone. Watch Bedard, 98's going to get the puck. And Sergachev just lets him go by. He doesn't take body nor puck. It's a attempt by Mikhail Sergachev.
So is that Teuvo Teravainen that gets this?
Yeah. I believe so.
Yep. Teravainen, backhand, top corner. I like PWHL Montreal's name.
Oh!
Oh!
That was like...
We got a fight. It looks like we got a fight.
This will be probably...
Oh!
Yeah, no, whoever dropped the gloves first from Chicago was pissed because he, like, flung them.
And then Dursey jumped in, and Murphy, who had come back to the Blackhawks bench just a shift or two ago, really hot at the ineffectiveness of the power play.
Dursey's pissed.
Yeah. I almost wonder if, like, part of him's like... Oh. Kind of wish we got a better camera angle of that. But...
So Keller got sandwiched a little.
No, that wasn't Keller who got hit.
Yeah, it was.
No, Keller was the guy who came in afterwards.
No, that was Dursey. Dursey came in afterwards.
Well, no, multiple.
Dursey was the first one in. Keller got squished.
Oh, okay. I swear I...
If hockey superstar Connor McDavid ever wanted to open a restaurant, CIBC would support him all the way. Just like we're here with the right plan.
Yeah, I like Ottawa's name. I think it was kind of unique. It was cool, in my opinion, how they were able to show both the O and the C. I don't know if I would have known how to properly do that.
Like, sure, it's giving Flames a little bit, but, like, I don't hate it.
So, you know what the thing is that the... part of me is like, oh, I want to cheer for a Canadian team, but then on the other hand, it's like, I'm not crazy about any of the... Like, the Montreal one's tempting. But then also it's like, French. They gotta get a team, so they gotta get a... It'll be cool when they add more teams. So where else do you think it's teams first? So I think Chicago would be one of the next ones. You know what I mean? Actually, you know what? In my opinion, would be really smart, Carter. I think they should go to Quebec City.
For PWHL?
Yeah, there's no one there. There's no pro hockey there. They just got junior, and they got a nice big building.
Yeah, I can see Quebec City working.
Because the NHL and the AHL haven't gone there, I think it would be a smart idea.
We'll see how they sort this out and see what they assess to Jersey. As I think
Yeah, so Keller does get the first, and then Jersey gets it. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
So certainly, Jack's, I would guess, indicates some extra minutes have been.
I think Winnipeg could have a team.
A normal 5-minute fighting major.
I think so, but realistically, I don't see that being
the issue
an early one.
With doing Winnipeg right now is we'd be the westernmost team.
I'm gonna be honest. I think they'd avoid Winnipeg for a while, for the simple fact that they'll be like, okay, they're doing okay with the Jets in the sense of I think some of the things with the Jets not always selling out might concern them. I think they may take a look at Moose attendance and be like, okay, like, you know.
Well, it's not fair to look at it like that. Nobody's going to go to a fucking Moose game because the Jets are available.
I know, but I'm saying that if they're planning expansion and they're thinking, where do we go next? I think there's a lot of places they go before Winnipeg enters.
I don't know if they do Quebec City, though, having already done Montreal.
See, maybe, but the thing is that it's an untapped market. It's an open market in an unusual way, and it is a market. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think it would succeed, and honestly, not only do I think it would succeed, think about it. Their junior team will sometimes they'll play a few games in the Videotron Center, and they'll sell that out, like a big 16,000 seat arena.
Yeah, but that's different. The issue
for their junior team, I think they could at least sell out lower.
Their junior, they do not regularly sell out.
Oh, I know, but there's also a lot less games in the PWHL season.
That is if they make a deep playoff run.
I think it would be. I think it would do pretty well. But Chicago to me is like the obvious one. I think Detroit has to be in there. Any original six. Like any NHL original six location that they haven't went to. You know what I'd be curious about? If they actually were to try, I doubt they do this, but if they actually tried to do anything else within the GTA, like if they tried to do like Hamilton or like Mississauga.
Yeah, that could work. Mississauga could work. Actually, we were talking about this in Thomas's chat. About
Hamilton's got a decent arena though too.
About the NFL.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of talk about like, oh, give Toronto a team. I think if Toronto gets an NFL team, it's they're gonna need a brand new arena because BMO Field's not big enough.
Oh, not even close.
And
not even remotely
Sky
close.
Dome is not a football stadium.
No, it's not. I mean, at one point they did the dual purpose, but that is something that the NFL is long done doing.
I think
I'm not gonna lie. I think Toronto's not a football city.
I disagree.
Have
you
not.
seen? Do you not know how many people go down for Bills games from Toronto? People don't go to Toronto for the Argos, not because they're not a football city. They don't go because the Argos are shit at marketing.
Yeah,
and nobody cares because the Bills are an hour drive away.
That is fair.
If Toronto gets an NFL team, and they should,
realistically, I think you would actually have more success in Vancouver. I think so.
Maybe.
The amount of guys that go down for Seahawks games, there's tons of them.
I would argue there's more for Toronto.
There might be. I didn't think of that, so I'll give you that. 100%. But I also think that realistically, like just. Because the thing is that, there's a lot that go down for Bills games, but then they also can't support the Argos at all. But then in BC, they're able to do both in the sense of that they'll support the Lions pretty decent. Sometimes they'll have the upper bowl open.
The Lions are good at marketing. They brought in 50 Cent. They do all this. Toronto doesn't do that. NFL team in Winnipeg is never happening in a Bills.
No.
If Toronto gets an NFL team, and they need a new stadium. What we were talking about, it was Panos that said it actually, and I really like the idea. Build a stadium in like Mississauga. You can still call it Toronto. It's the same thing basically.
You know what it is? It's the whole like MetLife Stadium in New Jersey thing
Yeah.
and calling the teams. Yeah, yeah. You could. I'd be really curious to see if they would, if they do that.
Today we went to the beach, and it was
Although I will say, the it is pretty embarrassing how terrible the MLSE has done with the Argos.
Yep.
It's like they won a freaking Grey Cup and you're still not going to market them? Like, come on. Like, what more do they need to do?
Top with Ruffles cheddar and sour cream chips. A&W Ruffles Crunch Team Burger. Let's come.
I should take mine out and put it somewhere. Take over you or I'm going to have. In overtime, it's not our thing. There's the first part of the escape. But I guess we're in a rush.
That's my favorite part of the entire trip from Seattle to Utah. Game 1 to Game 3, it's Rick Ferraro.
Trying to think what other. Although it's funny, do you know where the NFL would need to go to before I think they should consider Canada? Good God, St. Louis. They never should have lost a team.
Yep.
And I mean, that's why
Move
it's like.
the Rams back. Have you seen the crowds the Rams get? Is it Rams or Chargers? In SoFi.
Either.
Or is it both?
They're both in SoFi.
But you should see the crowds. They had where they played the Raiders or something, and it was like watching Leafs versus Sabres in Buffalo. There was more fans of the other team, and it's just always empty. It's like you have this, like the nicest stadium in the world.
I imagine it's probably Chargers in the sense of Rams had a bigger following, and then the Rams also did. I mean, they won the Super Bowl very recently, so I imagine.
Yeah. The Chargers have been a mess for a while, though, didn't they? They played in that soccer stadium for a bit. I remember.
Yeah, San Diego Chargers.
It's controlled there. And Hall beats the point. Bedard now.
I don't know. The St. Louis never should have lost the Rams. I mean, that's why it's like if you look at a league like the UFL, you want to know why the Battlehawks are the only team that's like profitable in that league.
Because is that league still going?
Yeah, it's still going, but they're in the red. They're very much in the red, and they're gonna do another season. But I'll put it this way: I don't know if I see that league lasting 3 years.
It's not that much.
The thing is that the XFL, the USFL, the Alliance of American Football—that's a league people forget about. They all are suffering the same fate. And it'll be interesting to see how that affects the CFL, as we're going to see a flood of talent now without jobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a lot of CFL teams signing veterans and bringing them in. It'll be nice when eventually they find an owner and they're able to get a building built over in Halifax, but. Because they keep asking Randy Ambrosie about that, CFL Commissioner Randy Ambrosie, about the status of it, and it's like, there's no building. What do you want him to say?
What stadium?
Oh, yeah, they're...
What stadium does St. Louis play?
They play in the old building that the Rams used to play in. There. I can't remember the name of it, but it's the same building. Yeah, no, they do well. They actually hosted the... UFL championship game where they got Tom Brady to present the trophy.
Interesting.
I want to know how much you got paid for that, seriously.
A lot of days between now and then, but they look to try and get their way back, and they'll get started this weekend and then Philly next Tuesday.
Ergachev an intercept and a clear.
Yeah, no, but the UFL is just not being able to figure it out. Because they inherited, because they had both the USFL and the XFL, and I think their idea was to take, because with the XFL, they did decent with their crowds in-house, but they weren't good at getting, like, great television viewership. With the USFL, they relied on television viewership, but they played the entire season out of 2 buildings. You know what I mean? Teams weren't playing home games. They'd be called the frickin' Philadelphia Stars or whatever, but they wouldn't play out of Philadelphia. So who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Wouldn't play a single game there. And so I think they thought they could combine the leagues, and then one league could help the other fix the problems, and they can get a league that works. And they trimmed the fat. They took only the top 4 teams in terms of doing successful in both, and then did that. Not a bad idea. But all they ended up doing was actually just taking on the problems of both, and then having both problems now.
I just realized with Teravainen scoring, all my players in fantasy have scored today.
There you go. Look at you. See, I'm not a fantasy guy. I gave it a try, and then I was like, you know what? I'm cheering for players instead of teams, and I prefer cheering for teams. I just enjoyed it.
Fantasy.
I gave it a whirl.
I'm not the type of guy who could do 5 different leagues. I have one with my designer friends, and I'm not even in it for the fantasy. I'm in it because I get to make my own branding, make my own jerseys.
See, I constantly forgot to do my shit. Second intermission now.
2-goal lead as we head towards the third period. Tough one there for Peter Mrazek. We're talking Connor Ingram with Luke and Elliott coming up in the second intermission.
Oh, late start.
The new A&W Ruffles Crunch Team Burger. Let's go. Juicy grass-fed beef, topped with Ruffles cheddar and sour cream chips.
It's funny, part of me for PWHL is considering Boston, because, man, that marketing looks really cool.
Let's go.
I would wait till jerseys come out.
Oh, I'm going to for sure. I don't even know if even then I would have picked them.
Dyson's new invention washes hard floors properly. Microfiber rollers use clean water to wash, then finish, cleaning your hard floors, then itself. Engineered to wash hard floors properly.
If hockey sensation Connor Bedard ever wanted to be a woodworker, CIBC would support him all the way. Just like we're here with the right plan to support whatever your ambitions are.
What are clothes made for? If they're not made to be lived in. Marks.
It's funny, you know what has surprised me a little bit? That the NFL, in terms of expansion, hasn't looked to do even more in like southern U.S. because there's still some decent sized cities,
yeah,
that they haven't touched. And it's southern U.S. Like you'll make money.
And a whole lot of dedication to meet Cavendish Farms high standards. To become an epic late night snack. Part of the ultimate breakfast. And the dinner crew crowd pleaser. From Canada's favorite French fries to onion rings, hash browns, and potato tots, Canadians can count on Cavendish Farms to serve top quality every time. Cavendish Farms. Made our way, enjoy your way.
Ready to make it count?
Okay. Did you know that your RBC bank account unlocks offers for cashback, savings, and Avion points from over 2,000 brands? Grapefruit.
Count it.
Bananas.
It all counts.
Make it count with an RBC bank account. Switch to RBC.
Oh.
You probably know Vistaprint for business cards. Yep. But did you know we also print these? And those.
It is crazy that the NFL always thinks about that London expansion.
And Vistaprint, we print your brand on everything.
That always just seemed crazy to me.
Remember you. And fall in love.
Like the idea of just one team.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, and you know what I almost wonder as well? How well would it do in that, like, and that's ignoring all the logistics.
Mm-hmm.
How well would it do in the sense of that? I think it would do fine. But also, I feel like a certain amount of people that go to those games, so I'm sure there's a decent amount of them that are actually like really, really into football. But there's probably also a portion of them that view it as like an attraction.
Yeah.
Like the 1 or 2 game they get, like, this is like a thing that, like, if it was regular, I don't know how much.
I reckon I might call it a night. It's fucking 11 o'clock.
That's fair.
Does Kyle Connor score 50? I think he gets close. I don't know if he gets 50, but I think he'll get close. Our second line center is Mesnikov.
At least to start the year, which is a
That's
problem.
fair.
At least a mild problem. I wouldn't say he's.
Unlock the door for you. I will be back, people.
How old is this? That's a video.
He was so easygoing and funny. It was hilarious to watch. Yeah. Obviously, he's going to play a big role in this team. Talking about this year. There was a play that caught your eye specifically, Elliot, in that second period. It was a big play. And this is the difference between someone like me who watches hockey and someone like me who actually played it. Because I looked at it one way, and he looked at it something very different. So it's on the Chicago goal. Watch as Bedard gets towards the blue line, and Sergachev has an angle here. Why doesn't he hit him? And take us through the other angle.
So the first thing that came to mind on that was the Cedric Perret hit on line A in season where he can't get all of them. I think Sergachev makes the decision here that he can't get 100% of them. Obviously, the personnel of the player he's hitting to comes into that decision. I just think he lets him go. It obviously doesn't look like a great play, but I think he makes the decision to not stick his leg out or even try to get his path.
Second intermission. Does Kyle Connor score 50 goals for us this year? No, I don't think he'll score 50. I think he'll get some injuries, or an injury probably. How along with who? What? Who along with who's our? How along with who's our second lines? So. Okay, so I'm not sure exactly how to read that. Second line center. I don't know. I didn't mind Perfetti when he was at center.
Well, first of all, I think when you saw that play, I wouldn't thought about it at all. Because watching it in real time, you're sitting there and you're thinking that what Dave's point is that if that's a playoff game, does Sergachev do the same thing?
Right. And I don't know. I don't think.
And Sergachev did an assist later on in that third goal scored by all right. Big storylines from the Western Conference. There's a whole bunch as we start this season. Let's start getting some other favorite.
Oh, okay. I see.
You want to start with the one?
Well, you know what? We watched Florida play earlier, and I really think these teams are going to go head to head and have a rematch in the Stanley Cup Finals. The Oilers made some great pickups over the offseason. And obviously, with the two big boys, Connor and Leon, they want to get the job done this year. It is going to be a long, hard grind for this team. 2 games that they're going to have to go back through.
Oh, I'm getting tired, boys.
They made some great.
I don't know if I'll make it to the end of this game.
Their roster and folded in like using young St. Louis from the offshoots.
I underestimated how long this game would be, and also how boring it would be. Like, besides the few goals we got, there really has been nothing. Sorry about that. My pet messed my texting up. It's all good, man.
Meanwhile, you talked about revamping the lineup. Talk about the Nashville Predators, guys. The first team in NHL history to add not 1 but 2 40-goal scorers from the year before. They added Conn Smythe winner Jonathan Marchessault as one of those 40-goal scorers. What do you make of the Predators? They're becoming a bit of a sexy fit as well.
I've used the word intriguing a couple times tonight. This is the one for me in the Western Conference is the most intriguing is the Nashville Predators. They just showed a clip in practice today. Their power play with Yossi, Marchessault, O'Reilly, Stamkos. Like, are you kidding me? So it's going to be fun to watch these guys snap it around on the power play a little bit. And you just never know. You can go in and bring different pieces and players in and hope the chemistry works, but at least they're taking a shot at it.
All right, you guys are going to stop and do I ask this, but is the window closing on the Las Vegas team, the Vegas Golden Knights? Is the window at all closing now? No, I don't understand this. I really don't understand all this talk. They still have Jack Eichel. They still have Mark Stone. They still have Alex Pietrangelo. Yeah, they have some holes, but in a cap world, everybody's got holes. And the other thing, too, about Vegas is their history is when they see that they need something, they go out and they get it. I don't understand this at all.
You're starting to bring me over. Sure. I mean, I look at their roster from top to bottom. This is still a really good hockey team. Extremely well coached, good goaltending. It's really interesting. I think the first 20 games, they're going to give them a little bit and see how they go. Doesn't start well for them. Pull the trigger on something.
It is weird, though, to see a good team make 2 waiver claims right at the beginning of the season. That almost never happens. And second wild card, they had to scramble to get into the postseason last year. We'll wait and see. Certainly, they've got a lot of talent still there. Patrick Demko, that's really a huge storyline here. His health or lack thereof. Look, I think the Vancouver Canucks just feel that they don't need to rush this. And, like, not saying that this is the timeline, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him until November. One of the things that they kind of looked back at and said, when he rushes back or they rush him back, it's not good.
Who do I think starts as our second line center to start this year? I wanted it to be Brad Lambert with Cole Perfetti and Kyle Connor because I want Ehlers in the first line. I don't even know. I don't know if maybe they try putting Nemesnikov there. Don't take Lowry off the third line. Keep that as is. But either Perfetti moving him back to center or Nemesnikov would be my guess on what the Jets do end up doing. They had moved Nemesnikov up a few times last year to that second line center spot when was needed. So yeah. Second intermission right now. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little past 11, guys, and this game is like really, really boring, and it's still got a lot left, and so I think I'm probably actually gonna be ending the stream here, simply because I got work tomorrow, and I underestimated how tired I'd be, and so I don't think I'm gonna be finishing the stream here, and so I appreciate you guys joining in for the bit that we were streaming, though. As, again, yeah, we are over 2 hours, and these intermissions are longer than normal. They took forever to start this game. Yeah, I'm burnt out, guys, so. For all you guys that are watching the rest of this game, I hope you guys have fun. Hopefully it gets a bit more interesting for you guys, but I am going to skedaddle. So I appreciate you guys coming by for the stream. Enjoy your guys' company. Thank you guys for leaving likes and subscribe. And subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the little notification bell. Helps out the channel a ton. We'll have more streams in the future where we'll stream the entirety of some games. And then lots of Jets content. Also CFL Winnipeg Blue Bombers content on the channel. Make sure you guys check that out. If you guys are looking for league-wide CFL content, that'll be Canadian Football Central. Link to that channel in the description of basically any video that we do, so you can check it there. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll talk